Congratulations to the Bahamian Carifta track and field and swim teams from the sponsors of the ZNS Radio and TV Carifta Update.
Welcome to your Thankful Thursday Sports Check, everyone. I'm Eugene Stewart. Well, after an exhilarating 4 days on the waters, Bahamas Aquatics continues to wear the region's swimming crown. The 7-time defending champs were welcomed home last night, and our Shane Stubbs dives into the action.
Team Bahamas arrived home to a hero's welcome from Trinidad and Tobago from the 38th Annual Carifta Aquatics Championships. The vibes are certainly high here at the Lyndon Pinling International Airport, and waiting to greet them was the Prime Minister, the Honorable Philip Davis.
I want to thank the President of the Swim Federation and his executive team, the coaches who put in all the long hours, the commitment, the dedication, and the sacrifice to see that our children be the best they can be in the swimming world. You know, very often what we hear about our young people today in our country isn't always flattering. But we need to lift up these young men and women here to our whole society to see what good comes out of the Bahamas.
The Bahamas Aquatics Federation President Algernon Gargo and the Acting Minister of Youth, Sports and Culture, the Honorable Keith Bell, also giving remarks.
We made it 7 in a row. We know 7 is a magical number. 7 is a biblical number. It's very symbolic. So let's not stop at 7. Let's not stop at 8. We're going to continue this as long as you have the energy to represent the Bahamas.
We celebrate much more than medals. We celebrate discipline, sacrifice, and national pride, embodied by every swimmer standing before us this evening. You have trained relentlessly, completed fearlessly, and proven that Bahamians can shine on any stage.
Now, Team Bahamas finished in the standings with 979 points and a total of 74 medals, and they've got their eyes set on title number 8, according to team captain Ayrton Bunker.
And, as some of us on this stage, was our last Carifta, and we got the win. I hope you younger swimmers are inspired to keep this streak going and alive, and, to continue the greatness of the Bahamas, dominating in swimming.
And now the talk is going into 2026. It's 8 straight. Just wait. ZNS Total Sports, I'm Shane Stubbs.
The sails were up, the pressure was on, and the energy was electric in Elizabeth Harbor as the Class C sloops hit the waters for their Cup Race showdown. Remiko Knowles is on the ground in Exuma and has the dramatics in this report.
The turquoise waters of Elizabeth Harbor coming alive opening day of the 69th Annual National Family Island Regatta taking place in Georgetown, Exuma, as 37 sloops in the C class and 34 sloops in the E class took to the seas in a thrilling showdown of Bahamian sailing talent. All eyes were on Stephen Knowles of Long Island, who dominated the day aboard Sassy Sue, sail number 10, claiming first place without penalty. His precise maneuvering and experience made the difference in a fleet filled with seasoned skippers. Coming in a strong second was H2O, sail number 47 of Exuma, skippered by Efford Kemp. Kemp kept steady pressure on the front runner throughout the race, but couldn't quite reel in Knowles. Abaco's crazy partner, sail number 18, helmed by Andrew Willoit, rounded out the top 3 after a solid performance that reflected the island's growing reputation and competition. The sailing continued in the E-Class division as 34 boats vied for top honors in the Ministry of Works Cup, proudly carrying the spirit of their home ports across Elizabeth Harbor. It was Long Island's Lady Anne Marie, sail number 12, skippered by Christo Cartwright, who led from start to finish in a commanding fashion. Cartwright's poise and tactical sailing secured a flawless 1-point performance, placing him firmly atop the leadership board. Hot on his stern was Lady Kayla, sail number 17 of Exuma, skippered by Joss Knowles. The hometown sailor delivered a solid performance, navigating well in shifting winds, but ultimately had to settle for second. Exuma also claimed third with Emmett Knowles at the helm of Mako, sail number 29, making it a strong day overall for the host island. Competitive field and costly penalties, Long Island's early bird sail number 39, Exuma's Miss Agnes, sail number 22, rounded out the top 5. The opening day is in the history books, but there's plenty more racing ahead. Reporting from Georgetown, Exuma, from the National Family Island Regatta, for ZNS Total Sports, I'm Remiko Knowles.
New sport is bouncing its way into the spotlight. Our Charles Fisher gives us a first-hand look in this report.
Bahamas Handball Federation pushing one of the newest sports in the country with an international coaches clinic set for April 28th through May 2nd at the Kendall Isaacs Gym, starting at 9 each morning until 2. General Secretary Sean Bastian with the details.
This de-licensing coaching course is approved by the North America and the Caribbean Handball Confederation. The International Handball Federation, the IHF, will be sending Dr. Borca Garcia, a lecturer, to conduct the training. The Bahamas Handball Federation is pleased to announce that 30 junior and senior high school physical education teachers from New Providence and the Family Island will be participating in the training.
President of the Bahamas HF, Wellington Miller, with this plea.
We'll be asking people who, sports person who on teams, who don't make the teams, who always getting cut from a team, to make sure, come in and join, be a part of the Bahamas handball revolution. Because it's growing, we have a big tent for you, waiting for to include you in our program. So we look forward to those person who are already athletes and sometimes not making the national team or making any team to come and be a part of handball and be a part of history and develop yourself into sports. You know, many people try different sports and that's not theirs. Handball is here waiting on you to groom you into being the rep, so you can go off and represent the Bahamas.
And if you missed this one, don't worry, more to come.
We're asking, as our president mentioned earlier, we're asking those persons who may have interest. They may not be able to catch this coaching clinic, but the next one we have probably in another year or two, they can be a part of it. As our president mentioned, handball is growing in the Bahamas, and it'll be good that, we are grateful that the Ministry of Education and Youth and Sports is assisting us with this process, and we look for a very successful future with Bahamas Handball Federation in the Bahamas.
Once again, the dates April 28th through May 2nd, Kendall Isaacs Gym. For ZNS Total Sports, I'm Charles Fisher.
And that's been your Thankful Thursday Sports Check, everyone. I'm Eugene Stewart. Stay tuned. We've got weather when we return.
Congratulations to the Bahamian Carifta track and field and swim teams from the sponsors of the ZNS Radio and TV Carifta Update.